International streamer Netflix has come under fire in recent weeks over its new show, Queen Cleopatra. The show, which is executive produced and narrated by Jada Pinkett Smith, is the second of its nature on the platform following the series African Queens, Njinga, and has been the subject of controversy and backlash since its teaser. And now an Egyptian lawyer has joined the onslaught by filing a case against Netflix. According to multiple reports, Mahmoud al-Semary has sued Netflix for depicting Cleopatra as a black woman in the new documentary. Al-Semary reportedly filed the case with the Public Prosecutor on Sunday, April 16, 2023, to shut down the streaming service in Egypt immediately after the trailer's release. Welcome. This is Rain Smith, and you're watching the New Africa channel.
Hollywood has been erasing my people from telling. We are not allowed to tell our own history. And I'm sorry, I have to disagree with the gentleman. It's not about, it's not just Cleopatra. Everybody in that movie, her court, everybody who's supposed to be Egyptian, they look like they came from West Africa, from the south of the Sahara. We, as Egyptians, are being called intruders and invaders in our own culture. This has been going on systematically. I don't want to wake up one day and find the Museum of the African American Culture and History claiming the stolen Egyptian artifacts in the British Museum to be theirs. And now I'm hearing that Zendaya, the very popular actor who I would love her to play it, but Zendaya ethnically is half Nigerian, half German, and now she's going to play. Where are the Egyptian actors? Where are the Arab actors who suppose it? And the thing is, even like historically wise, you see in the trailer, it's like, I don't care what they told you, but Cleopatra was black. Who's that woman? Why is African American people are telling my own history? She is there's all of these pseudoscience and pseudo history has been going on, and it has implications. No, I am sorry. African people from West Africa did not build the pyramids.
The lawsuit argues that the depiction is historically inaccurate and offensive to the Egyptian people, alleging that most of what Netflix platform displays contradicts Islamic and societal values and principles, especially Egyptian ones. Greek City Times reported. It also claims that the series included visual material and content that violated Egypt's media laws and accused Netflix of trying to promote the Afrocentric thinking, which includes slogans and writings aimed at distorting and erasing the Egyptian identity. Al-Semary also called the new portrayal of the historical figure a crime and chastised Netflix's executive team for its involvement in the project. He also demanded an extensive probe of the process, as well as the complete shutdown of Netflix in Egypt. As reported by Egypt Independent, the lawyer has demanded that serious legal action be taken against those responsible for the creation of the documentary, in order to preserve the Egyptian national and cultural identity among Egyptians all over the world.
There is no Rome without Egypt.
Lawyer al-Semary isn't the only Egyptian dissatisfied with Netflix's portrayal of Cleopatra as a black woman. Indeed, many Egyptians condemned the depiction of Cleopatra when the trailer was released was weak. Among them was Zahi Hawass, a prominent Egyptologist and former antiquities minister. He told the Al-Masri Al-U newspaper, "This is completely fake. Cleopatra was Greek, meaning that she was light-skinned, not black." Ms. Hawass said the only rulers of Egypt known to have been black were the Kushite kings of the 25th dynasty. Netflix is trying to provoke confusion by spreading false and deceptive facts that the origin of the Egyptian civilization is black, he added, and called on Egyptians to take a stand against the streaming giant. Over 85,000 people worldwide also signed a petition created by Egyptians in less than 2 days to cancel the new documentary for allegedly falsifying history, but it has since been removed from the Change.org platform. Queen Cleopatra, the last ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty, was born in 69 BC and died in 30 BC in Alexandria. Scholars have long debated the issue of Cleopatra's descent. While historians largely believe that her ancestors originated in Macedonian Greece, some speculate that she was also of North African descent. According to a 2009 BBC program, a recent archaeological discovery in Turkey revealed that the queen's mother had an African skeleton. Archaeologists who talked to Al Monitor said that, while there were several black pharaohs who governed Egypt, Cleopatra was not one of them. But Netflix's companion website Tudum reported in February that the choice to cast Adele James, a British actress who is of mixed race, as Cleopatra in its new documentary series was a nod to the centuries-long conversation about the ruler's race. Jada Pinkett Smith, the show's executive producer and narrator, was meanwhile quoted as saying, "We don't often get to see or hear stories about Black queens, and that was really important for me as well as for my daughter, and just for my community to be able to know those stories because there are tons of them." The case against Netflix has been met with mixed reactions in Egypt and around the world. While some have backed al-Semary's reasoning, others have condemned it as unduly conservative and limiting free expression. Many have also claimed that portraying Cleopatra as a Black woman is a step forward toward greater inclusion and inclusivity in culture. The complaint has yet to be addressed by Netflix. However, the streaming service has already experienced backlash for its representation of historical individuals. The platform faced outrage in 2020 due to its representation of the Polish royal family in the series The Crown. The Polish government ordered that Netflix include a disclaimer noting that the show was a work of fiction. Several experts think the case against Netflix will provoke more discussion about the role of streaming services in molding cultural norms and historical narratives. It also raises concerns about the delicate balance between free expression, cultural sensitivity, and historical accuracy, and highlights the ongoing debate about representation and diversity in the entertainment industry. So what do you think of today's video? Do you think people are right to be outraged by Netflix's inaccurate portrayal of Queen Cleopatra in their new docuseries? Or do you think that her portrayal as a Black woman is no big deal and a step forward toward greater inclusion and inclusivity in culture, as well as more representation and diversity in the entertainment industry? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and as always, do subscribe to the New Africa channel for more exciting future videos.